Hi, I wanted to talk a little bit about my classroom management. Up in the top left corner is procedure slash routines. This is something that you have to establish with the kids. It adds comfortable feeling to them once they have a routine and they know what to do in the classroom. We have to go through what needs to get done in the morning, like they have to sharpen the pencils, they have to find their seats, they have to do certain things in the morning. I have a spelling contract that they'll do in the morning, but I'll do that in 1 second. How to get it done. So we will go through what needs to get done and how to get it done. So we'll make it very explicit, very simple of what to do and when to do it. Because if they don't know to sharpen the pencils in the morning, they don't know that they need to do their spelling contract in the morning. They could be doing it other times of the day that where they could be doing their other work that needs done. My job is to explain it, rehearse it, and reinforce it. So my job is to help them understand what it is by explaining it very explicitly and simply and rehearsing it with them multiple times and reinforcing it. Reinforcing it, letting them know what needs to be done at the beginning of the year so at the end of the year they'll understand. I like, here are my rules. They're very simple. Take responsibility for your own learning. So they need to take an action, but I know as me as a teacher, I have to take twice as much responsibility for everything they learn. But at least they understand that that's what I'm expecting of them. They have to participate. They have to ask questions, listen to learn, and respect others and yourself. So they have to show all these things in the classroom. All the other things where they're not supposed to be running and stuff are rules, but they're understanding. I'd like them to write them up in their own rules, but these are my rules. But I'd like to sit down and have them write their own so they take responsibility and ownership of their own. Okay, high expectations for student and teacher. So I have to show them high expectations that I expect them to always do their best. But I have a lot to put on me, that I have to give them a safe, predictable, and nurturing environment. Without them, the student will not have the chance of learning that they did before. That's my job. Lessons are engrossing and catering to their learning needs. I'm not giving them busy work. I explain how the lessons are important to them. Like if I'm going to teach them about money, I'm going to explain how relevant it is in their everyday situation, how that's a life skill, and how that will help them later on. And I try to do that with every subject. And I try to make them excited. If I make them excited, I'll cut down on my possibility of actual classroom management, of disciplining. Let's go to disciplining. Every action results in a consequence, positive or negative. This isn't a punishment. Consequences are just a result of that person's actions. So by them doing their work and listening, they can have some time to talk to their friends. They can have some time to do other stuff that they would enjoy. Them not doing their work when they're supposed to be doing it, they're going to be doing it later. And if I could get them to understand that, or even just a little bit, hopefully that would help influence them. One of my big things that I really like, let me flip to it right here. It's Classroom Dojo. I don't have a smart board, but I got a projector and I hooked it to my laptop. So in the morning and the end of the day, I project things that happened. You can actually give people positive and negatives. This is a replacement for those tickets they get, classroom tickets or cash. You can actually do that. Do this with. They gain so many of these. This is just an example of one of the days. I try not to do negatives. I only do negatives as the third result of me asking them to stop. Then I reinforce that action of asking them stop what they're doing, look at me, explain why they did that, and then the third time results in me with having to do a negative response. Mom and dads can actually log on to this and see this. Now, since I still have this up, this is my spelling contract that I would like for them to do in the mornings. You'll get to see more about this later on. I'm very proud of this, just to incorporate this into my morning activities and routines that my students would be doing. Okay.